All right, what's up, everyone? It's Chris from chrisbeatcancer.com, chemo-free survivor since 2003. And today I'm going to do a little Q&A. I've got a question from Sean. Before I get into it, though, thanks so much for the nice messages. July was a month that I was traveling a lot. I just wasn't around, didn't post a whole lot on social media. And I got a few messages saying, are you okay? Is everything all right? And yes, everything's great. Just trying to spend some time not working, which is difficult. Anyway, had a great month, did a little family vacation, some traveling and stuff. So, okay, let's answer this question. So, Sean asks, will the big cancer-fighting salad help cure other things in the body besides cancer? I don't have cancer. I hope I never get it. What I have is huge digestive problems. Diagnosed with IBS, stomach pains, headaches, nausea, chest pain, anxiety, depression. Will this salad help cure those too? I won't sue you for your advice. Okay, well that's good. It's good to know. Not a medical doctor, not medical advice. This is just based on my own experience and the experience of other people, and I'm a pretty well-read guy, and so I had a digestive disease, colon cancer, so I do feel pretty confident that I know how to help people heal the gut. And when doctors aren't helping you, guess what? You have to be your own doctor. So, okay, so let's talk about the gut real quick. There's a couple things that you need to know right off the bat. The giant cancer-fighting salad, if you don't know what that is, it's what I ate twice a day, every day for a long time when I was healing cancer. And it consists of tons of cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, spinach, onions, all kinds of good stuff, mushrooms, and a lot of spices. I'll put a link below the video to that. So Sean is familiar with this salad. He wants to start eating a plant-based diet to try to get well because he's having some digestive problems. And there's one of two things that will happen. Some people that eat the salad love it and it agrees with them and it's great. And then other people, when they eat it, they get bloated and pain and gas and maybe diarrhea. And if that's the case, then what that means is you have a very unhealthy population of bacteria in your digestive tract. And typically, if you have a unhealthy gut flora, that is your gut bacteria, this is really part of your first line of defense of your immune system as well. And so you can either have an overgrowth of good bacteria or bad bacteria in your gut, to simplify, in simple terms. So how do you get bad bacteria? Well, you get bad bacteria from eating too much meat and dairy, too much fat, and eating too much junk food, processed food, refined sugar, stuff like that. It promotes the overgrowth of bad bacteria. Now, what promotes the overgrowth of good bacteria and a healthy population is eating a diet that's rich in fruits and vegetables and starches. So, number one is you definitely need to eat a diet that's rich in fruits and vegetables and starches. And I would recommend a book called The Starch Solution by Dr. John McDougall. Okay, so what are starches? Because that's a word that a lot of people don't even talk about anymore, and they've actually been demonized by some members of the health community. Starches would be like oats, beans, rice, corn, potatoes, okay? Organic, of course. You want to avoid pesticides and fungicides and herbicides and things like that they spray on conventionally grown produce. But you want to eat a starch-based diet. Now, if you can eat the giant cancer-fighting salad, if you can eat leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables and stuff like that, and they agree with you, then by all means get them in your body because they'll be very helpful. But in the short term, they might aggravate your condition and might make you feel worse. And on top of that, if all you eat is the giant salad, like twice a day like I did, you're going to be you're going to be calorie deficient and you're going to lose weight. And if you're thin, that's probably not going to be good for you. Now, if you're a heavy person and you have weight to lose, you'll be fine, right? It'll probably help you get to your ideal weight faster. Okay, now, a couple other things to think about doing. One would be a water fast, 3 to 5 day water fast. Make sure, again, the disclaimer is do it under medical supervision. This is your life. You can do whatever you want. But a water fast gives your digestive system a break. Even a juice fast will do this too, but a water fast does it just a little bit more to the extreme. But it gives your digestive system a break, the opportunity to stop. Because think about it. You're eating constantly. Your digestive system is constantly working. It never gets a break. It never gets to stop. And so when you stop eating, it gives it the chance to repair and rebuild. So 3 to 5 day water fast. Very powerful. If you're really thin, you probably can't go 5 days because you're going to lose 1 to 2 pounds a day on the water fast. And Drink as much clean, purified water as you want. Just drink water all day long. It's very simple, and try to take it easy. If you're working a construction job, not recommended, to do this while you're working. Best to try to do it over a weekend. So like for a 3-day water fast, you'd start on a Friday, and then you got Saturday and Sunday to rest, and then you go back to work on Monday, or if you could take off Monday and Tuesday, that kind of thing. So try to do it over a weekend. That'll make it easier. Water fasting also has been shown to stimulate the production of new immune cells, because while you're fasting, old and damaged immune cells die off. And when you start eating again, your body ramps up production of new immune cells. So it's basically like reboots and recharges your immune system, which is very powerful. Okay, so water fasting, and in addition to the starch-based diet, plant-based diet, water fasting, and then supplementing with aloe. So Aloe One is a company that I recommend and use, and I think they've got the highest quality aloe vera gel on the market because it's hand filleted, it's frozen immediately, they don't use any preservatives, and they ship it right to you. So I interviewed the owner of that company, Dr. Michael Haley. I'll put a link to that and a link to Aloe One. But taking anywhere between 8 and 24 ounces of aloe vera gel every day could be very helpful, because aloe helps to rebuild the mucosal lining of your digestive tract. Not only that, it's anti-inflammatory, it stimulates your immune system in different ways. So I love aloe. I took it, almost immediately once I started my gut healing protocol in 2004, and I still love to take aloe. So aloe is huge. Now, 2 other supplements. Actually, before I jump to the supplements, I forgot one thing. Fermented foods are very, very helpful in repopulating good bacteria in your gut. So apple cider vinegar is great. That's in the giant cancer-fighting salad dressing. But drinking apple cider vinegar with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water is very easy. Fermented food like sauerkraut and kimchi, also on the giant cancer-fighting salad, but you can eat them separately if you're not eating the whole salad. So again, sauerkraut, kimchi, apple cider vinegar, those are really great fermented foods that help repopulate your digestive tract. You can also drink something like water kefir, but I wouldn't recommend yogurt or a dairy kefir. I'm not a huge, I like kombucha, but if you're sick, kombucha does have a lot of sugar in it and may not be the best thing for you if you are trying to heal. So somebody's probably going to bring that up, so I figured I'd go ahead and preempt the kombucha recommendation. Okay, 2 more things. These 2 supplements, and there's a lot of different versions of these, but this is what I happen to be taking and really like. Glutamine is really, really important for healing the gut. There you go. This is Integrative Therapeutics Glutamine Forte. It actually is glutamine and curcumin, which I think is really awesome. Curcumin is a very powerful anti-inflammatory, does a myriad of really incredible things in the body. It's the active component in turmeric. So this is glutamine and curcumin together in a powder, and then also a really good probiotic, again, trying to help rebuild your healthy bacteria. So this particular brand has to be refrigerated. There's a lot of probiotic brands. I don't know which one's best, but I think this one is super high quality. But this is Metagenics Ultra Flora Spectrum. You can see that. Sorry, the lighting in here is a little weird. But Metagenics Ultra Flora Spectrum. I'll put links to these below the video. Those also could be helpful. So now one other thing you mentioned that's really fascinating that I meant to touch on is when you have a sick gut, right? Your health starts in your gut. And when your gut's unhealthy, when you've got bad bacteria, when you've got Crohn's or irritable bowel syndrome or digestive problems, it affects your brain chemistry. So anxiety and depression can be related to an unhealthy gut, which is really fascinating. And if you Google this, there's some really fascinating research on this. So healing your gut may also fix any anxiety and depression and mood stuff that's going on. Now, if it's not related to gut, if you have a lot of stress in your life, a lot of anxiety, I would recommend also examining your emotions and forgiveness, forgiving every person in your life that's ever hurt you, right? And letting those things go, because your mind and your body are connected. And if you have a quote unquote sick, unhealthy mind, like sick emotionally, spiritually, mentally, then it's going to translate into disease in your body as well. So it's really good in this process to let go of your anxiety, give it to God, forgive everyone that's hurt you, let them go, right? And just move on with your life if you're carrying a lot of baggage. So that's pretty much all I've got to say on the matter. Well, I could just keep talking, but trying to keep this video at a reasonable, shorter length so people will actually watch it. Yeah, so anyway, if you have any comments, please put them below the video. I mean, if you think I left out something good, if you've got some good advice, if you have experience healing gut issues, please, drop a little comment below the video, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube or my site or whatever, because we all can help each other. We all learn from each other. And I'm certainly not the expert, but I have some experience, and looking forward to reading your comments as well. So share the video if you think it's helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.